Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jalen Dawes, of course, and this is Jalen Unplugged. Now, today is MLK Day, I believe. It's Monday, January 19th, and it is 7:02. Today, we are probably only going to risk one contract, one micro, just because it's a holiday and it doesn't look that good on the chart. You guys will see what I mean. Last night after open, we just shot up and left a huge gap, and now we've been consolidating. So it honestly might not be that good of a trading day. If it's not break of the candle and tapped on the box, we're probably not going to take the trade today. We're going to be super conservative. Just of what today is. We always have tomorrow, and tomorrow's probably going to be a better trading day. We'll probably have better zones. Right now, gold, even though it's trending, the market doesn't look that good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy that we're in a trend, but I'm also not happy because it's leaving huge gaps and it's making the market act very weird. So let's go over the chart and we'll see what I'm talking about. So let's go. Okay, so we're on Top Step here. I mean, we're on Trade of 8. Oh my God, we are on Trading View here. So let's start at the weekly. Weekly buys, obviously. As you can see, we have one, two, three, four, five. We got some gaps here. We got some huge gaps. The bigger gaps, well, more important gaps being the ones that were just left because there's literally nothing here and nothing here. So let's go to the daily. You can see the gaps once again. Like we got huge gaps all over the market, so it's kind of moving weird. It doesn't know if it wants to keep pushing or if it wants to come back and take all those out because it's, I don't know, it's just acting weird. So this is the consolidation that we've been having after the open yesterday. So we opened and had a huge bearish candle, and then we've been slowing down ever since. I have this zone marked out and we'll get to that, but as you can see, we kind of have a good support zone right here. Um, right here is where I was looking to get that bounce because this was the last. Oh, whoa, where are we at? Because this was the last area that we had any sort of like wick or anything, and then we opened here, so there has to be some sort of zone in this area. So then I jumped to the 5. It didn't look like that. Was it a 3? Yeah. So on the 3 minute, you can see here we have some levels in this area. So I took the bottom wick of this bullish candle that pushed up and then sold back down, and then I kind of went right above this bearish candle because that's normally around the area of the order block. And as you can see, we have a spot where we sat on top, tapped in, pushed up, tapped back down, came in, didn't break the low here, and then we pushed up, came back up, pushed up. So this is a decent area to have the zone marked up for now. Um, and as you can see, we came back down, tapped the zone, and now we are pushing back up again. So this is a decent area to look for a buy. If we break under here, we're probably gonna have a sell, but I'm not taking any sells in this market. We are only looking for buys. So if we don't have our buy setup form, we're not trading today. It's that simple. Today we are keeping it clean, cut, and simple. Um, if we don't get our trade, we just don't get our trade. It is what it is. So let's go to Top Step now and kind of mark up this chart. So that way we kind of have the same thing going on both sides. So I understand what I'm looking at when I come to Top Step. So we have this small zone here that we are looking at settings, extend to the right, not to the left. Okay, there we go. All right. So now we have the same zone marked up here on the top step. Let's shrink that as much as we can. Okay, so now we have the same thing going on top step, so we're good here. But yeah, so we're just gonna wait for 8 o'clock, and we'll be looking for our trade at that time. But for now, we are just waiting. But we're definitely looking for buys today, based off the bias. Okay, guys, real quick. It is now 8:06, so my trading window is open. The only gap that was realistically left is this one here. So I'm gonna keep my eye on it if we come down to it. But honestly, I don't really like it. I would rather it break this and make a new setup, or it break through it and then take the 1 minute confirmation off. I would definitely like to see buys in this area though, but definitely not taking top of the zone just because I don't really like it. Like, we have all the confluences technically. I just don't like the way the gap was left here, and then we had another gap right after. So I'm just gonna wait and see what we get. It might be a no trade day or just trade a little later. So we'll see. I didn't realize that my mic wasn't on, but just quick going over what I'm seeing. Um, so we came down, filled this gap that was left here, and then pushed back up, breaking with the 1 minute confirmation. We broke with the 1 minute confirmation right here. So I decided to set my limit at the break if it were to come back down to tap, and then using this as my stop loss. So we shall see if we win or we lose. Yeah, there's no news today for us at least. There's news for other people, but no news for us with the US dollar. So we should be good with this trade, but just gotta wait and see, because we are coming off of a higher time frame, and it is coming off the EMA on the 1 hour, or it looks like it wants to reject the EMA. So we can get the EMA to come above our stop loss, we should be okay. And then we should get a good push. So we're just waiting for that to happen. Okay, guys, so it fell back down a bit, and I ended up getting a re-entry. So I just added one more contract, and then that's it for today. Just because today is a holiday, and I can't trade past 11 something anyway. So whatever we get in this trade is what we're gonna get. But it would be good if we can get a winning trade before market actually closes. So hopefully we get some sort of movement. But yeah, so we're just waiting right now. We are back in profit. We were in drawdown for the most of the trade, but we're back in profit. So hopefully we can get a winning trade before market closes. It looks like we might stretch and hit the EMA. If it does that, we might just be out of this mug. But if the zones hold and we get a good push, then we should be okay. We got 4 minutes left. It might break, honestly. It just might break. So I'm not gonna lie. This is exactly why I said I didn't want to trade earlier. After seeing this, I knew we were going to consolidate, bro. I knew it. But I happened to still get in. I mean, technically I'm not in drawdown right now. But, bro, this trade, I probably won't be able to hold this until it TP. Honestly, the way it's moving right now, I might not be able to hold it to TP. We might not make it to TP. Before it close, we might make it halfway, if that. But it is what it is. We're just gonna hold it and see what we get. But it's not looking promising. Okay, guys. So we are in profit. We did get that shoot up that we were looking for, but we are dropping back into this gap that was left. Um, I would like to see it push up again. We can't really hold much longer. We have to be out of this trade by 11:45, I believe. So I think once we hit $100, I'm just gonna take my $100. So hopefully we can get another push up, and I'm just gonna close it at whatever it's at. Alright, guys. So we are getting the push I was talking about. I think I am just gonna go ahead and get out at 202 though, or 201, whatever that is. Any lower, we getting out. All right, so we are out at 101. We got a dub today. Well, 98 because of the fees and shit. So we got a dub today. Our win rate is 60% at the moment. Average losing trade is 144. So we are doing good as far as our risk management. We're keeping our our losses really small. This is a new account, and we haven't gotten greedy and thrown big amounts. I would want to pass this account as fast as possible, but I also have to be mindful of the circumstances that we are taking the trades. Like the things around the trade, like what day it is, what time it is, how the chart looks overall today, how high we are in the market, how low we are in the market, things like that. You got to keep in mind when you are putting your risk up. Because I mean, if you're in the best position in the market on all time frames, and it's your A+ setup, you can throw more at it. But if something's off and you just have a little fear or a little doubt about the trade, like even a little bit, still put your trade on, because don't be a bitch, but lower your risk. Just be smart about it. And that's what happened on our first trade on this account. The trade itself looked good, but if I would have gotten in where I wanted to at the bottom where I said it was gonna go anyway, I would have been able to come out green on that trade. But I didn't, just because I knew where I was in the market, so I controlled my risk, which is why we only lost 292. So can't be upset. We're good. We're on the right track. So we'll just be back tomorrow. And I'm also off tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about rushing to go to work like I am right now. As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to work. But okay, real quick, guys, I'm editing this video, and I just wanted to show you guys the chart from yesterday's trade. So yeah, we got in at the perfect spot. I wish we could have gotten our 1 to 3. If it was a normal day, like I've been telling everybody, I definitely would have gotten my 1 to 3 easily, and we would have held till the moon, because I would have moved my stop loss right here at 1 to 3 once we passed it. And I mean, realistically, I probably would have put it a little under, but I would have put it somewhere around here or even maybe here. But if I would have put it at 1 to 3, we could have held this till the fucking moon. And a little sneak peek, we won today's trade, which would be tomorrow's trade based off of you guys. But anyway, the trade would be on the channel. Go ahead, check it out. But yeah, so we did end up winning this trade, and it would have went for a 1 to 3 and more if we were able to hold. But it is what it is. Because of MLK Day, we did still come out with a 1 to 1. Can't be too upset. But yeah, so just wanted to show you guys this real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now. So please like, comment, subscribe, and remember, stay unplugged. Deuces.